What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri zone and another defeat. It feels like I'm going back to last season with Thiago Motta. Only I think this is worse what I'm watching. We are bad. We didn't deserve to win this game. I don't care what people are going to say. We conceded late. I don't care. Dortmund conceded late against us. Inter conceded late against us. Now we on the other hand, and we deserve to not win that game because whatever decisions were made at the start of the game, the starting lineup, the subs in the last 20 minutes when we were losing control of a game that somehow we gained control of again is shocking. It's not Juve level. It shouldn't be Juve level. The decisions being made, Segrova, Openda are on the bench. He's dropping in Atsic and Vlahovic lay down when you needed something else, in my opinion. Even if that's not the problem, starting Colt Miners on the right-hand side, like an absolute disaster show. And that back line, he was backing up that back line yesterday saying, I'm happy with that back line. It's doing a perfect job. They're conceding goals every single week. And by some luck, we haven't conceded even more goals. This is a disaster. This is bad. And we have 1 point out of 6 in the Champions League, and it's Real Madrid away next, and we have Bodo Glimt away, and all these teams. We are in serious trouble. This season is in serious trouble. I don't care that we're not undefeated. I have no idea how we're not undefeated. This is horrible. We play horrible. We have good moments and we have horrible moments. And if we play a better team, they will smoke us. A team on his day will absolutely smoke this team, especially in that first half. If you watch that, how we were only down 1-0 is a miracle. That game should have been wrapped up by Villarreal in minute 30. It should have been 3-4-0. For some reason, it was only 1-0. This is horrible. Chiellini speaking pre-game, talking absolute rubbish. Horrible. This is bad. This is really bad. We have been here last season when we were talking about we're undefeated. We haven't lost the game. The first game we lost in Serie A, match day 22. We were drawing games. We were horrible as well. We are bad right now. Before I dive into it even more, smash the like button. At least smash the like button. Do that right now. Subscribe to the channel. For some odd reason, we were on our way to scam a win over here, because like in the first half, the way we start a game, is absolutely embarrassing. We were getting embarrassed by Villarreal. The goal we conceded is comical. Like, it's actually laughable, the goal we conceded. Like, do I need to speak on that again? Cambiasso, Gatti, like, horrible defensively. And then we were lucky that Perin made 2 great saves, and Villarreal, the finishing was just poor at times, the decision making up front. And we were lucky going 1-0 into the break. The technical ability in that first half was a reason to cry. Bar Locatelli, on a technical level, it was horrible. It was shocking. Colt Miners couldn't pick up a pass to a teammate if he and his teammate were the only players on that pitch. If he was out there on his own and one Juve player by his side, he will still misplace that pass. It's horrible. He set up, 10 counters, and the moment we lose possession, we have no clue how to get back into shape. We are all over the place. We get outplayed so easily. It's unbelievable to watch. When you're watching it, you're like, what the hell do we do in training? How is this that easy for opponents every single time? So you go into halftime, starting Colt Miners on the right-hand side. You should be sacked for that reason at all. Because you have done it not once, twice, 3 times already this season, and it keeps flopping, and you keep doing it. He keeps doing it. McKennie in that first half, somebody needed to tell him he's playing a professional football match. Because he was not playing a professional football match. Cambiasso was shocking. João Mario all over the place in that first half. Cabal injured. Hopefully he's not injured too badly. He was getting smoked. Like, he was getting absolutely cooked. I think if he stayed on the pitch, it would have been 3-4-0 in that first half. Because he was getting absolutely toasted. The club relied on Bremer being fit, and he's not fit right now. And somehow they were hyping up Cabal, even though they only watched for like 5 games for us last season. And they were hyping it up. That's what the club was banking their hopes on. Cabal comes back, he's injured, and he was horrible, and Bremer is not fit. Look at what we have right now. So that first half was absolutely piss poor. Second half, to make it worse, Villarreal were doing a great job to throw us a bone. Like they were at the back, they were giving away the ball so easily, and Locatelli kept intercepting them. Excuse me. But the moment we tried to build up something, misplaced pass, overhit pass, wrong decision, wrong cross, a shot from nowhere. Like watching it, it's like this team is not coached. They're just doing something out there. You come out in that second half. That's what I talk about Chico Conceição. If there's room and space, he can cook, and he was cooking. He changed that game completely for like 20 minutes, and he was carrying everyone. I don't know how Jonathan David missed that chance. He was horrible. He was very unlucky with hitting the crossbar, but he was horrible. I've like the chance he missed. I don't care that a Villarreal player touched him. That ball was that slow. He could have repositioned it. Like it was going in. Like he played it out basically. Horrible game as well from him. But Gonzalez turns that game around. Gatti, play him up front because he cannot defend. That goal was excellent, brilliant, good. And Conceição deserved that goal. He worked very hard and he made an impact on that game. But at that point, I'm like, keep pushing. And yes, the energy drops a little bit. But the last 20 minutes, that goal was coming. It was coming. Like we were giving the ball away. We couldn't keep hold of the ball yet again. And then the subs, to bring on Adzic and Vlahovic with 5 minutes to go. I have no idea what that was about. Because you should have subbed Openda, David way earlier for an Openda or for a Vlahovic, whatever. It was too late. The subs also made no sense. And then you concede again from a set piece on his own. It needed to be Vega. He celebrated like he hated us. And yeah, 2-2. We're in trouble in the Champions League. We cannot win games. How many games have we drawn right now? 4 in a row. We cannot win games. And which is bad. Like we're not a good team. We can have good moments, but we also can have horrible moments. That is a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for being a bad team, a recipe to have a bad season, a recipe to go absolutely no places. And to make it worse, Tudor is stubborn with that coal miners crap and all the decisions he keeps making with a back three, and the back line is getting cooked week in, week out. Yes, the quality's not there, but he's not helping them one bit. This is extremely worrying. To be honest, I was at watch expecting a beatdown, but Villarreal were poor. They were not good today, and I was not expecting that. And we still couldn't beat them. We still managed a way to give that game away. This is who we are right now. A bad football team. A really bad football team where I don't see coaching. I don't see a difference with last season at all. Maybe you guys see it. Let me know in the comments. But man, we're just not good.